Hi, welcome back to Inspired by Yvette. In today's video, I am going to share with you all how I made our Alaska t-shirts. So I don't think I'm going to get into the design process and design space. It was a basic design. I searched Alaska. I picked what I liked. I made it 11.5 inches, which is what I usually do for both of our shirts. That's the max size I can make it with my Cricut maker. So I wear extra large shirt. My husband, I think his was a 2X or a 3X, but the 11.5 inches usually works for me. And as far as the sizing. So what I'm going to get into showing you all is the whole pressing, weeding, that type process of it. And I hope you enjoy the video. Consider liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. Has anyone ever cruised? Do you like cruising? I thought the matching t-shirts would be a nice touch to an exciting vacation, and it was a hit. I will wrap it up on the back side of the video at the end, and I will tell you all what everybody thought of it. Let's watch. Okay, let's get right into what I did to make my Alaska t-shirt. So I had already done my husband's t-shirt. So this is mine with the glitter iron-on vinyl. And what I'm doing now is just weeding it, multitasking while I cut out my second t-shirt, the vinyl for my second t-shirt. I decided to go ahead and weed this design. So weeding, if you're a beginner, is just taking away the pieces that you do not need, leaving the rest of it. So you basically are weeding out or taking away things you don't need in the design. So that's the middle of the A's, the O's, the outside, the outline, and all of that. So that's what you see me doing there with my little tool. It's really sharp on one end, so you can really grab the pieces and take them away. So I started out with the white piece, usually cut away any big chunks that you don't need just to make it easier. And you'll be surprised what you can use those little pieces for if you just need a little piece for something, just something small. So I always save those pieces that I cut away. So yeah, I just weed this away. Weeding is kind of relaxing for me, which is why I'm doing this voiceover, because I always end up playing my music in the background, and I'm usually playing music that I can't play for YouTube. Otherwise, I'll have a copyright strike. Otherwise I'd let you all listen to it. But I'm playing just a playlist on YouTube or something as I'm working. So yeah. You'll see me soon, shortly. I'm going to grab my laptop just to go ahead and make sure that I'm doing everything correctly, to make sure that I'm getting all those little tiny pieces out of the inside of like the boat and different things to make sure I don't forget anything. And you will see that I did forget the middle of something. I'm laughing now because I couldn't believe I missed it, but that's how it is. That's how it is when you're crafting. Sometimes is you're doing it and you look at it 3 or 4 or 5 times, and you're looking and you never see it until you see it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and skip through some of this. Let me go ahead and skip through some of it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here for a minute. You see where I'm tapping that down with the back of that weeding tool, or you'll see me use the back of it in a minute. When you accidentally maybe pull something up, just tap it back down with the weeding tool and it'll stick right back down to that transfer sheet. So you use the pointed side, but you also use the back side of it to work with you and what you have going on. So I just want to point that out, because this is real life crafting. This is not just for YouTube. This is me making my shirt. And so you will see me make mistakes, or you'll see what I do to fix something that's not going right. This is just how it works in the craft room. All right, so I am done and I'm just looking at it like, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Do you see what I missed? You will see when I see what I missed very shortly. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, kind of playing around, looking at it, looking at the design on Design Space and just seeing how everything looks. All right, let's get to the real life. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is fold the t-shirt in half to get everything lined up so I can get my center mark. So I kind of already I've already lint rolled, and really I don't have a lint roller, so I use some tape. I gotta get another lint roller, but I just used some tape and just got the lint off of where the design area. And so I'm just going to fold this in half to get everything nice and straight so that I can have a center mark to put the design. So that is what I am doing. If I had a complaint about this press, it would be that it's not enough space right here to work. I mean, I suppose I could turn it that way, but same difference. Oh. So I'll just let that go for a couple seconds, maybe 2 or 3. Alright, so I just put my shirt on the table to get it good and even. You see that you can see. Let's put this thing. Okay, yeah. So you can see my center line. What I do is take the design. This will be the first layer. So what I'm going to do is fold it in half, and that kind of would tell me where my center mark is. And this one is easy to fold, to line up rather, because it's a circle. All right, let me get my t-shirt ruler. So I put my fold there and I line it up to match down here, and that should make it straight. Yeah, it's right a little right at 3 inches, which is what it should be. So for glitter iron-on, the instructions are 330 degrees for 30 seconds. And so that is what I have my heat press on, 330 degrees for 30 seconds. Since I have 2 layers, the first layer I'm going to put on for 10 seconds just to get it tacked down. And then when I do my second layer, it'll be for the next I keep getting phone calls. I need to put this thing on airplane mode. This Cricut light is what's shining there, by the way. It may be too bright. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I'll put my first layer on, and we're going to do that 330 degrees for about 10 seconds just to tack it down. It's a cool peel. And then I'll do the second layer and do it for another okay, y'all, voiceover Yvette is back, just to make sure that was clear. So the glitter iron-on takes 30 seconds at 330 degrees. I went ahead and did 10 seconds and then 10 seconds, and then the final press was 10 seconds for a total of 30. Okay, so at this point, I went ahead and started back playing my music. So this is a cool peel, so I let it cool off a little bit, or really cool all the way down, and then I peeled it very slowly. This video is sped up 2 times as fast. So I peeled it back very slowly, and there you have it. I noticed my R. I finally noticed that you didn't get the middle of this R. So I tried to take the weeding tool or that little pokey tool to lift it out. And then I thought I was going to be able to heat it up with my Easy Press Mini, which is what I normally do. But I could not find it to save my life. I could not find the Easy Press Mini, which normally I would put that in the back of it behind the part that I want removed, heat it up, and then lift it with the little pokey tool. Could not find it. Didn't find it until months after this, really. Honestly, it was months after this when I found it. It was in a bag that I took somewhere when I was crafting, and I never unpacked that bag. So anyway, that's what you see me doing, looking around, looking for my Easy Press, trying to figure out what am I going to do, what I'm going to do. So let's just skip through some of this, and I'll show you what I did with my infusible ink pen. Okay, y'all. As you see, I left the middle of the R in here. I was trying to pick it out. Normally, I would take my mini Easy Press to heat it up from behind and just peel it off. But for some reason, I can't find it. It should be right here, and for some reason, I can't find it. So what I'm going to do, let me make sure. Okay, so I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm a little bit irritated with that. But I'm going to take one of my invisible ink pens. So this is actually made to heat up and, you know, things that are invisible. This glitter is sublimation. So I'm just going to color this black and see if I can get away with just doing that. Okay, so I was not using my words correctly. So the glitter, you can sublimate on top of it. So the invisible ink pen, usually those are made to heat up like when you're doing designs on mugs or different things like that. You can use them on t-shirts too. And they're light when you color them, but the color activates with heat. So normally it's 400-degree heat. So I was only heating my t-shirt here like 300 degrees. So it didn't get quite as dark, but you'll see me come back to it and color it some more. And I very well may have taken a Sharpie to it. I'm not sure before it all was said and done. And you could not tell a thing. So here I am lining that up, and we'll get back to the live audio, mainly trying to line up that 2024 that I sliced out of there because you cannot layer glitter on top of glitter. So I sliced it when I made the design. That way I can just line that up, and mainly I was focusing on lining up those numbers, and the rest of it fell into place. Okay, so while you all watch me do this, let me go ahead and answer a few questions that I know people probably have. All of my material, like the iron-on, the glitter, this is all Cricut glitter, iron-on, HTV, whatever you want to call it, that is Cricut. The heat tape that I'm using was some that I got from, I want to say, Temu. And my shirt is a Bella Canvas shirt that I got from Michaels. I love those shirts for myself because they're soft and they feel really good against my skin. My husband's shirt is one of those Gildan shirts, the cheaper ones, and he's satisfied with that. So, okay, just so you'll know, those are the materials I pretty much use. Just as I'm trying to make sure this is lined up. Other than that, the rest of it is okay, but I want to make sure that is lined up. Okay, one more question. Let me go ahead and let you all know. I realized that I look pregnant in this video. I am not pregnant. I was going through, still am kind of working out my health, but I know I'm not pregnant because I had a hysterectomy about over a year ago. So that's just what I want to say. I recognize, okay? I recognize. Let's get back to it. So this is cool enough. Let's go ahead and peel it. Oh, it's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love it. Okay, let me press it one more time just so I can get my full 30 seconds. and make sure everything is on here good. There we have it. Put some light over here. And that is so pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. I love it. I love it. And I got so many compliments on this t-shirt, y'all. So many people were telling me they liked both of our t-shirts, and the women was saying they liked the glitter on mine, and one lady was like, I paid $30 for my shirts and they don't look half as good as yours. And I was like, I made it myself. So anyway, it's nice to say that, but I really enjoyed wearing the shirts. I'm still wearing it to this day when I'm out and about. So be inspired to make you some t-shirts. You have an event, you have something to go to, do your own t-shirts. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw these shirts and a couple other things that I made in preparation for my cruise. I post things usually when they happen back kind of live on Instagram. So you would have seen this in September. So follow me at Inspired by Yvette. If you are on Instagram, the same as my YouTube name, you can follow me over there, and I try to post things there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I'm sending you love from South Carolina. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.